Okay, it was a very pleasure to let me interview.
Yeah.
Can you brief slightly about this mission mod line?
Yeah. So this is our mission E-MOD line. So E-MOD is stating that it's a modular system. So it's not just a direct or individual pack, it's built for multiple applications or multiple missions. It's all built and designed around our mission frame. So this is similar to the idea of back in the day when they had Alice frames. This is just a reinforced, a stronger frame. And what we've been working with is ODA, SF, any special operation teams that are team-based. So it has multiple functions to it. So it's not singular. So you've got the idea of the frame itself and then a medic system or a medic pack. So these are the contents of the internals for the medic pack. So at times that these are tearaways, so you can have multiple applications where it's a burn victim, or it's a laceration, or a challenge. Each of them are labeled for specific applications that they can come here and tear that away and immediately work on the individual. And they have multiple. So if there's multiple casualties, that you can have both of these packs to give to people to go work on multiple people. Now you have that with an assault pack. So this is an individual assault pack, just like this is an individual medic pack. So these can be for Bravos or any kind of, it's a 2,500 cubic inch system. It's based around the idea that each individual has a sleeping system, cold weather gear, or magazines, or anything that's essential to the mission and the item that they can utilize. It's an independent bag on itself, so it can tear away from the frame and become an independent bag that they can utilize on multiple missions.
So it can be applied to plate carrier?
Yeah, so both of these bags, if you look at the back of both of them, so both of them have the zipper on the inside, so they each mount to the frame itself. And they're each individual bags. So that if you get to a mission or for an operation that you're coming for a primary, you get to a designation and you need to take the frame off and move on a secondary mission, then you can just take this pack versus carrying your whole kit or system.
Right, very impressive.
So not only that, but you can build it. So you have multiple components. You have our wing systems, you have our lid, and our lower panel. So this is a system that's actually built completely out with both components, both bags. So if you open this up, you'll see that the medic and the assault are all on this, with your lower panel, your lid, and your two wing systems. So it all can be built. So it's a one main bag for multiple applications.
Okay, very impressive. I feel like seeing back to the sky crane too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one hell of a big backpack, right?
Multiple things because it's so much components that they're trying to carry for one single mission.
And the sky crane too was very impressive. You know, it can carry Earth itself, everything, everything in the world.
Yep. And we're moving that way. So when we've actually presented this to multiple teams, is they're seeing that they still even need more space. So this is a brand new product that we are launching at this show. It's called our RECCE-RUG. So RECCE stands for Reconnaissance in Special Forces. And basically it's just a singular, larger cubic inch, but it still has the ability for all these components to mount and to attach to this bag. It's just bigger. So you can still take the medic and put it on the front of this. You can still take the wings, put it on there. You can still take the lower panel and put it on the bottom.
So it's like an additional.
It's just bigger. Now it's giving people more space and more stuff to put into the bag.
Okay. So you said another brand new product, right?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. So with taking that same concept of this, we're starting to see that people are moving with their primary weapons or their patrol weapons. Now they have secondary weapons. So the secondary weapon can mount to the actual frame, and then they can still build their kit and put it on the face of this. So it's the secondary, right? So they're making a movement with their primary where they can still engage, but once they get to their OP or their operation post, they can take all their gear off, and now this is their secondary weapon where they make that final movement to the target. So this is a new Scabbard, adjustable, it mounts on here. It has a system here that basically lets it sit flat against the frame because this is a curve. So it's curved based upon people wearing kit. So military that wear their plates and their plate carriers.
Like an ergonomic design.
Yep. This is also a brand new system that we've come. So if you're familiar with Hat Creek here in the States, it's one of the most premier sniper schools that work with government agencies, special operations. And he lets us come in and he gives us advice on what bags to build. So as we see new weapon systems, they get a lot wider. They have a lot more than just optics. They've got thermal aesthetics, so it starts to get wider and wider with each things that they add. So we did a wider base scabbard system, and then this is brand new.
More space.
Yeah, more space and accessible. So we have scabbard systems where they're putting those weapons, and then they kind of got to feed that weapon all the way out for them to engage. This is a patented proprietary design to Eberlestock. It's called an ITS, Immediately Deployable Scabbard. So that they can immediately pull that zipper down and access the weapon from the side versus pulling it out from the top. We did a flat bottom versus a pointed because a lot of people now are collapsing the stocks and they're setting and resting in the bottom.
So it's like a protection weapon.
Yeah, but people now are sticking barrel up versus barrel down.
It's like a trend nowadays.
Yeah. Trend is barrel up now because putting it down is a lot more, it's just not as acceptable to pull it all out. And now with our scabbard system, you don't have to slide it out. You can immediately pull that down and that weapon system folds up to the side where you can get it a lot sooner, a lot faster. That's why we call it the immediately deployable scabbard.
Okay. So how many volumes does
for a cubic inch, we're running at a 2600 cubic inch for this bag.
Okay. And this kind, this cubic
inch to liters or to what do you guys use for reference?
The liter.
A liter? Yeah. I don't know the cross reference to it, but it'd probably be around like 60 to 70 liters. So this is the bag that's independent without it. So that's the bag with it opened up, but this isn't fully enclosed.
That's what it looks like, and this is another example.
Example with it open.
Yeah, you can see the example of using.
Yep.
Before moving to the fade line, it's like a personal question.
Yeah.
Is there any product in Eberlestock like friendly to compound bow?
So we do. I mean, the bows are kind of a hard thing. We're looking at this to be able to be a bow system. Our other X2 systems, typically these bottom shelves, they can carry a bow system on the bottom of it that can reach us. These are more mission oriented, so they're more military or law enforcement, and we don't see them carrying bows in there. That's more of our plan here. So hunters, like there's accessible where they have same pattern like this on some of our other bags for hunting, that they're able to carry that bow.
But the big key in that one is so you can use emo line, which is more mission friendly.
It is. It's focused on military and law enforcement specifically. Because this frame is built with that kidney strap, so if they're wearing a kit that is coming out to them.
Very good. This was very impressive. Thank you for letting me interview.
Absolutely.
Accessible, and I hope you understand the
You did great.
Thank you.
Cool. So we'll grab somebody else to do the fade line.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.